At Leaders, it's an experience. It's the way that our members can see banking from a different aspect. It's innovating. It's exciting. We're constantly able to create the future. It's on the go. It's fast, convenient. So that's digital banking.
Hey, this is Shay.
And this is Maddie,
Welcome to the Pocket Change Podcast.
where you'll learn better ways to spend, save, and invest and take control of your financial journey.
So, Maddie, we've heard the term digital banking. Everything is going mobile these days, so we can do a lot of what we can do traditionally in a banking branch on a mobile app or over the phone, digitally. And so we're excited to dive in a little bit more about digital banking, what that looks like.
Yeah, and it really adds a convenient and easy-to-use touch to banking. But here at Leaders, we really want to add a personal human touch to the digital banking experience. So we're excited to welcome our guest, Latoya Ingram, who is the Director of eBranch Operations here at Leaders Credit Union, to Pocket Change today. Welcome to Pocket Change, Latoya.
Yes,
Thank
welcome.
you for having me.
So tell us a little bit more about yourself and about your role here at Leaders.
Absolutely. So I am a mom of two boys. I've been married to my husband now for 7 years. Our boys keeps us on our toes.
Mm-hmm.
I have been at Leaders for 4 years now. So right now I currently oversee our service team, which is our agents that receive the calls when you call in. They're the first point of contact. Inbound sales, outbound sales, and our processing team.
So, Latoya, with your role in the eBranch, what does digital banking mean to you and for your team?
So most financial institution has digital banking nowadays. At Leaders, it's an experience. It's the way that our members can see banking from a different aspect. It's innovating. It's exciting. We're constantly able to create the future. It's on the go. It's fast, convenient. So that's digital banking.
So what services does your team offer to members at Leaders?
So we do it all. We do what type of fraud that you may have on your account. We transfer the balances. We make payments towards your loans. Any purchases that you may have, whether if it's a new car, whether if it's a motorcycle, a RV, a new lawnmower, we can take care of that for you. Any type of account that you're seeking, whether if it's saving or checking, we can open that up for you as well.
So really anything you can do in our branches, you can pretty much do
We
over
can
the phone.
do it on the go.
So if I've got a transaction on my debit card and I found out it wasn't me, I can call in and y'all can help me with that.
Absolutely.
Over the phone.
Absolutely. We can call in. We can stop that debit card for you, stop the fraudsters from using your information even more.
So, Latoya, in the eBranch, can you tell us what kind of volume the eBranch handles during a month's time frame?
Absolutely. So it's a very fast-paced environment.
Mm-hmm.
Our service team, which handles our inbound calls, they typically handle between 15 to 20,000 calls a month.
Wow.
Our average speed of answer is between a minute and 15 seconds. So it's really speedy to get in and serve our members and get their solutions found. Our loyalty team handles roughly 100 to 150 checking accounts each month. That includes our employer partners.
Okay.
So we're excited about that. We handle over 1,000 outbound calls to deepen relationships within our community, just making sure everything is good to go and checking in on our members. And our processing team handles all of the credit union's documents. So any type of loan document, skip pay documents, things like that, they take care of it.
So the eBranch is a huge operation, different, I guess, departments within the eBranch handling the outbound calls, calling out, the calls coming in, facilitating documents and everything. So that's huge.
And I left off our sales team handles roughly 1,000 applications in sales each month.
So loans, 1,000 loan applications each
yes.
month they're processing. So that's huge to help our members in their auto loan, personal loan needs, things like that.
Absolutely. You know, credit unions have better rates.
That's right.
So you really get to interact with a ton of members throughout with your team, and whether it's you personally or just you supervising your team. So what are some of the most meaningful conversations that you've had over your time at Leaders, or a moment that sticks out to you with a member?
Honestly, every day is unique. All of our member situations is unique. I don't have a member that just really stick out because our members trust us. They trust us for the birth of their children. They trust us for their new homes, whether if it's a divorce or death, or they just need someone to talk to. So I don't have a member that really sticks out, but I do appreciate all the members that we have that just really trust us to handle their banking.
I think that's important because there's a lot of times money is associated with those big life stages or changes, and it can be, daunting in some cases, or it can be just uncertain. And so being able to talk to that person that you trust and have that relationship with, I think is very important, and it shows what we're trying to build at Leaders. If you've had, anything happen throughout your life, whether you're looking to, like you said, buy that first home or get the kids to college or in their first car, I mean, that can be so crucial to have someone you trust and that you can talk to and go through those processes, whether that's over the phone or in a branch. So
Absolutely.
just making sure that it's available digitally, I think is so important. So why is it so important for your team to build those relationships with our members at Leaders?
So it's our job to really listen to what the member is needing, because constantly we're creating new products for our members that they may not be aware of. So whether if it's, hey, I need to put a transmission in my car. Well, Shay, have you thought about an auto loan? Maybe that will help you out. So it's our job to really stay ahead of what you're needing. If not, then we're not providing you with all the tools that you may use.
Yeah, I think that's helpful too, because I may not know what I need or what's out there. And so having someone that I can trust to guide me and lead me as a financial champion, if you will, helping champion my financial story and my journey, I think that can really help our members when they call in, asking those questions.
Yeah, and we really want our members to know, like, we're a safe place, like, we're not going to judge you. We want to help you in your financial journey, and your team does that so well, and thank you for doing that. So here at our campus, we refer to the E branch as the gym, and so tell us a little bit about why we refer to it as the gym.
Well, the gym is just a light place to really just get hard work done. I always think of it as just a place where we exercise our minds to do hard things. It's an open space to really collaborate with each other and collaborate with the entire credit union. It is a light atmosphere. Our agents do move around. They have cordless headsets, things like that.
Yeah, they'll be walking and talking on the phone going through there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So that's the reason for the gym, is just kind of really to exercise your minds to do whatever the credit union needs to conquer.
And I like to say, it's a place we can work out any members' issues. If
There
they
you go.
call in with an issue, it's
There
a
you
place
go.
they can work that out, if you will.
Let's work it.
Calling it the gym. But it's a fun space. It's, very intense. You're answering thousands of phone calls a month. And so high volume, but high productivity and high energy too. So we enjoy having the gym team over here in our campus and all that they do for our members. What's the culture like in that space? It's a little different than a typical branch office or location or cubicles. So what else do y'all do over there?
Well, you mentioned the fun, but the fun includes music, lots of food. We have team outings. We'll go bowling. We went to the ballpark here recently. We have a patio where our agents can go out and just catch fresh air if they need to. We celebrate each other. Right now we have an agent with a baby on the way. We have 3 marriages that's scheduled to happen here shortly. So we have a ton of
growing over there.
We're definitely excited. Life happens, so we make sure that we're there to really support each other. We have a lot of different projects going. The E-branch is really the area, it's the birth of the credit union. So anything that's created, whether if it's the digital side or whether if it's the frontline side, is normally tested with us.
So our last question for the day, it's really a fun one. So if you had any extra pocket change in your pocket, what would you do with it?
So this is actually my favorite question of the podcast. I would go to the greatest place on earth, the Mommy Free Time headquarters, Target.
We love
What would you
Target.
get?
I don't know. I'm sure I can find something there I don't need.
Exactly. You'd come out, you go in for one thing, and the moms
You come
and
out with a cart
ladies
full of
come out with a
stuff.
cart full.
But
right?
it's fulfilling to just come out with your Target cart.
Well, they do have those $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 bins, so you can come out with some pretty good stuff.
You sure can.
Well, thanks for being on the podcast today, Latoya. We really loved having you.
Oh, well, thank you both for having me. I really enjoyed this.
Thanks for tuning in to the Pocket Change podcast.
If you liked this episode, be sure to leave us a review and subscribe, and check out our full episodes on YouTube,
The Pocket Change podcast is brought to you by Leaders Credit Union.
where we power your passion and make lives better.
Cha-ching! Leaders is federally insured by the NCUA Equal Housing Lender.
Learn more at leaderscu.com.